What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. As always, thank you for clicking in on this one. And you know what? I'm a new channel, so chances are this is probably your first time watching one of my videos. And if that's the case, I just want to say welcome. Really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoy the videos. Today, we're going to be talking about some things that I think you should consider before purchasing an Apple Watch, okay? So just for some backstory, I have had my Apple Watch for about 2.5 years now. I think I got it early 2020. The reason I'm making this video is because I don't have it on anymore, and you can see over the past couple of years I've managed to get myself quite the watch tan. But this guy is gonna get sold. I don't know what happened, but I've had a major change of heart in the last few weeks about it, and I have decided to sell it. And so I just wanted to tell you guys my thought process and kind of just give you some of the things that went through my head, how I got to this point. And yeah, so if you're in the market for a Series 5 Apple Watch and you still want one after watching this video, hit me up, okay? But so I got it in 2020. I consider myself an Apple geek. I have the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook, AirPods, and then I had the watch, right? So I love Apple products. The whole ecosystem, it just works so seamlessly, and it's great. And I'm not gonna leave the Apple ecosystem anytime soon, but I am leaving the watch. The watch, so the main reason that I'm thinking about getting rid of it, which I will get rid of it, is that it just seemed like there was no boundary between me and whoever needed to get in contact with me. I was always reachable, and so to take that into my own hands, I turned off all my notifications on the watch. And so at that point, it was literally just a watch. And like, cool, you can time things, or like I used to always track my workouts, and so like there's a giant streak that was broken the other day when I first took this off, of like, I don't know, 700 something days, 2+ years of like a stand streak, closing my rings and all that stuff. And I just kind of realized that this wasn't serving me, right? I didn't want to be reachable in the workout. In terms of the workout stuff, I never did anything with those numbers. If it said, oh cool, you worked out for 30 minutes and you burned 150 calories, cool, what am I gonna do with that, right? And so there was just countless examples of that where like it's cool, the features are nice, and they're definitely helpful if you're gonna be using them on a regular basis. Why do I need to take my heart rate? As for somebody like me, it's different. If like you're older and you have health issues and you just need to keep on top of them, then that's different. But for somebody like me who's healthy, not even 30 yet, like I don't need the ability to take my heart rate every second, or take an EKG or whatever it's called. It's some nice to have features, but it's not a must for me at this point in my life. I will say, like, if you are older, or if you're participating in a lot of like adventure, dangerous things like going on hikes and stuff, this thing is great because the fall detection, that feature I like, because if you're out by yourself doing something and you fall really hard and you can't call paramedics by yourself, this thing will like literally save your life, maybe. And I've been playing with my nephews before, and I've been on the floor and one of them will jump on me, and the Apple Watch thinks I fell and like offers to call 911 if I didn't respond in time. And so that's a cool feature, but it's not something that makes it just worth keeping, right? And so that's the crux of why I'm planning to sell this thing. Too many notifications, too little use for me on like whatever the information it gives me. And there was one other thing I wanted to say, which I just forgot. I just lost my train of thought. But, oh, you know how light I felt the day I took this off and stopped wearing it? I never realized, like, how controlling this thing was. And now that I've had it off for a few days now, I feel so much lighter. I don't have to worry about being reached. And yeah, I still have my phone, but something about it just being readily available and on your wrist, rather than, oh, my phone is in the other room, I heard it go off, but I have control over when I go look at it. It's just very different, and I feel like this is the best decision for me at this point, and I am not looking back. I do not want another Apple Watch anytime soon. And I think too, like, there's a part of me that knows about Apple. Apple has an agenda, right? Apple is a business, and they're trying to make as much money as possible, and they make boatloads of it, right? Every single quarter, every single year, they know how to make money. And don't let them fool you though. Like, this Apple Watch, it's great. It has tons and tons of features that, like, who the heck would have even thought we could have on our wrist even 10 years ago, right? Excuse me. But don't get it twisted too that the notification system and all the different apps that are fighting for your attention, they are made to drop you dopamine every single time they go off, and to make you get in the habit of pressing that button. What is my notification? And it all ties back into, if you're addicted to it, when they come out with a new one, or when they come out, if yours starts to get old, they come out with a newer version and you're like, oh, I have to get that one, and you pay them more money. And at the end of the day, they are a business trying to make more money off of us, okay? And don't take that like I'm saying this isn't the same thing. I know this is the same thing, but we just live in a world where everybody has a phone, but not everybody needs a watch, right? And on here too, like, I've turned off all the notifications. Like, I do what I can to manage what comes into my phone, what takes away my attention, but the watch was just making it really difficult. And without even realizing it, I was just feeling heavy all the time, and just kind of like my brain couldn't turn off, right? But now that I've taken it off, I feel 1,000 pounds lighter. So that is just a quick little rundown of some things that maybe you should consider if you are in the market for an Apple Watch. I don't dislike them for the features. Like, the features are great, but I do worry about, like, kind of the mental health of society as a whole. Like, I didn't realize it was affecting me that much, right? And I've only had mine 2.5 years, and people have had theirs for way longer than that, and people are upgrading every single year. They come out with a new one, and they think that it makes them more productive, and just, like, to be readily available all the time is the best thing. But really, you know, when it comes down to it, we're not made to have that kind of technology on our wrists, I don't think. And in the same vein, we're not made to have literal computers in our pockets. We're made to talk to people and interact, and, you know, just kind of the thing with technology is that it's great, and when it's used for good and connecting people, that's awesome. But there's also a big downside to the technology that we use these days, and I was feeling that with the Apple Watch. So that's ultimately why I decided to sell it. I know this is not a sales pitch particularly for an Apple Watch, so if somehow you're still like, but I still want an Apple Watch, and you're in the market for a Series 5, you can have mine. I'll sell it to you. I'll give you a good deal. Great condition, works. But I imagine nobody's going to take me up on that offer after everything I just said. But if you are, let me know. Anyways, that is just a quick rundown of why I'm about to sell my Apple Watch. Thank you for watching. If you feel the same way, or if you feel wildly different, whatever your opinion is, let me know down below. I'm curious to see, like, what your thought process is as well. And yeah, again, if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. Actually, everybody who watches this, thank you for being here, but special welcome to the first time viewers, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, thank you. Bye.